Hi Aries, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-May 2024 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, this horse will be in front of us. It's what I call the bridge in the gap spread. And the way it works is a look at the past, present, future energies between you and a mingle of interest. Once we get through all that, we'll pull some more cards as well for some additional insight. That's where the bridge in the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the deck's being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot. On the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. Also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the card to the left is your energy and the card to the right is the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so we'll fold out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have Greece. So this is actually the equivalent of the star card in traditional tarot, which is Aquarius energy. So it could just be saying that you guys might have gone through a rough stretch in the past, and at least it seemed like you were coming out of it when you cross paths with this person. Could just be as simple as maybe as Pluto was moving through Capricorn for so long, maybe that was a bit of a rough stretch for you guys, and then when Pluto moved into Aquarius, it might have lit a fire under you guys, made you feel a little bit reinvigorated. Or maybe even with Mars coming into your sign recently, because that's your ruler. But yeah, either way, it looks like you came out of a rough stretch in the past, and that's when you seem like you might have crossed paths with this person. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this definitely looks like they had an openness to building a connection with you. Now with the Ace energies, it's not always a guarantee that they actually take action on it, but at the very least, it's something that's heavy on their mind. So yeah, it looks like at the very least they had interest in pursuing a connection with you in the past. Alright, present energy on your side, we have the Nine of Cups. So yeah, it looks like it could just be saying that really you're more focused on your own goals at this time, so you might not even really be giving energy to the connection. So, I don't feel like it's necessarily a sign of disinterest in them, but just more of, again, like I said, if you came out of a rough stretch recently, right, usually you're not going to just jump right into a relationship automatically. You're going to be just focused on building yourselves back up first. So that could be the stage you guys are in right now. Alright, present energy on their side, we have the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, to me this says that for a lot of you, by you focusing on yourselves at this time, they might view it as a sign of rejection. So even though, like I said, to me, I don't feel like it was directly related to them, as far as you being more focused on yourself versus the relationship, I feel like this is saying at the very least they seem like they would take it personally. Alright, in the future position we have the Prince of Coins. So this is actually the equivalent of the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, it could just be saying that with time you will actually be open to moving into a connection with this person, and at that point you might put some effort toward it. Now, the Prince of Coins, or again Knight of Pentacles as most decks call it, is a slower moving energy, so it could just be saying that it might take you a while to get to that point, but it does look like at least down the line you will have the interest in actually building a connection with this person. Alright, future energy on their side, we have the Five of Cups. So yeah, this could just be saying that when you guys do decide to pursue the connection with each other, there we go, finally got it to focus, could just be saying that maybe they have someone else in the picture. So, as they try to exit that connection, there might be some drama involved with that. So definitely something to keep an eye on there. I feel like this is one of those things where, at least from the energies I'm seeing here, they might get to a point where they assume that you're just not interested, and maybe they'll start casually seeing someone else in the meantime, and then all of a sudden if you become available and want to pursue things with them, I feel like that's saying that they'd probably try to leave that connection behind to get with you, but obviously it looks like there could be some drama involved with that, so something to watch out for there. Alright, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Six of Arrows. So yeah, to me this is another indicator that says that you were coming out of a rough stretch from something. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a love relationship that you went through that was difficult, but it looks like you went through a bit of a difficult time with something, maybe even as far as depression for some of you. And as you're moving out of that energy, again, like I said, it looks like you're going to be really just focused on building yourselves back up for a while, and then from there you'll be more open to pursuing the connection with this person. Alright, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, definitely looks like they want to take action toward the connection and work on building it up. But again, like I said, it just seems like it's a timing thing at this time anyway, where you're just more focused on your own thing, and with time you'll be more open to the connection with them. But looks like there might be a little bit of impatience on their part around that. All right, moving on to your oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Oracle card deck. I'm just going to pull a single card from this one. Got one there, and next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom Oracle deck. Same situation, just pulling a single card from this deck, and then we'll read the messages from both cards and wrap the reading up with that. Alright, and got one there. So first we'll check out the Messages of Love card. Alright, you have Mastery. It says you learned a spiritual lesson. So yeah, that's definitely along the lines of what I was saying with the Grace card, which is the equivalent to the Star card, which like I said, it looks like you might have just gone through a rough stretch around some situation in the past, and now you're moving out of that energy. So that makes sense. All right, and then on their side, well, not on their side, rather, from the Wisdom of the Oracle, we have Observer. There's the artwork, and the number is 49. And let's see what this has to say. All right, the relationship message says, sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take the higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself and others and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. So actually, funny enough, I was starting to say, oh, for this side, where that's not really the intent, it's just these oracle cards are for the spread in general, but funny enough, that message does seem to definitely fit more on the energies for this side here, especially like we said with the Two of Pentacles, where they might have taken it personally by you just focusing on yourselves, where I don't feel like that was a personal rejection toward them at all, but it seems like they might have taken it that way. So, but yeah, hopefully that resonates with you guys. Wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.